Really happy for our guys. It's a good win. I thought you saw our unselfishness, 17 assists on our 23 baskets. Defense was good. Just disappointed in our defensive rebounding. I thought that was poor tonight. But I thought, a lot of credit to Coach Brent. He did a nice job of mixing defenses, presses, zone, trying to keep us off balance. The game didn't have a lot of flow to it. But very pleased with the win, up 26 with 4 minutes to go. And I thought our guys really hung in there and just got better as the game went on.
Tied 20 all. What do you tell your team at that point, or was there even an emphasis on what to do to finish out the first half?
No, I think it's a good question, Ed. I think what happens when you come off the last 80 minutes that we played and you go on the road against two good programs and outscore them by 50 points in the two games, you kind of get this feeling like you got to knock somebody out in the first 5 minutes of a game, and it doesn't work that way. I thought we tried to hit some home runs, gambled a little bit defensively, and you just don't beat people like that, in a 5-minute span. So I just was talking to our team about locking in on the process, focusing on getting stops. Let's get out in transition. Let's hit singles instead of home runs, and just gradually build a lead here. And quit getting so frustrated, because you don't start the game up 49-18.
Did you feel like Jackson State's aggressiveness, particularly just with penetration, trying to get to the rim, did that surprise your team at all in that first half?
No, I don't think so. They scored 24 points in the first half. That's a great number. I think the thing they did is they were very patient offensively. They were able to slow the game down to their pace. We really weren't able to speed them up with our pressure at all. I thought they handled it well. And then I thought when the game took the turn was when we were able to start forcing some turnovers. I think we ended up 6 assists to 15 turnovers for Jackson State, and those are winning numbers and kind of in line with what we've been doing so far to date.
How encouraged are you when maybe shots aren't falling or getting into the paint, it's turning into free throws, that the defense continues to make the play at the other end? They're answering even if the offense isn't.
Well, I think we have a good mindset there defensively. Guys are bought into it. The individual effort's very good, but I think we play solid team defense. But the thing we'll take away from the game tonight is you play defense like that, you hold a team to, what are we here, 31% from the floor and 20 from three, but you give up 16 offensive rebounds, and you're not going to get every defensive board, but that's way too many. And those are opportunities that we're not able to get out in transition and attack. So just an area we got to finish every possession. But I thought overall, those shooting numbers, you should be successful when you're able to hold teams to those percentages.
KJ, third straight game of having a pretty good performance. How happy are you with his progression over these last 2 or so weeks, and just his ability to take advantage of an opportunity when he's given that?
Yeah, well, thrilled. I think his focus has been very good. I think he's really been learning a lot over the last couple weeks. He's invested a lot of time. He really has, from the day he got to campus. And he's 6'9", 250 pounds as a true freshman. He's got great size around the basket. He does a good job getting angles. He catches everything Ja throws to him. He's drawing fouls. I think went to the line 8 times tonight. And I think he's doing a good job of learning from Breon at the defensive end of the floor. So, very pleased with his progress. I thought he gave us a big lift tonight when he entered the game.
You've said it the last couple of games, but from a coaching standpoint, Shaq's threes falling tonight, particularly his first three was, or 3 of his first 4. What is that like for you to see, knowing that the work is translating into the court?
Well, I believe in Shaq. He's a terrific player. He's a two-way player. He does it at both ends of the floor. I thought in the first half he was pressing, really forcing the issue. And I thought the second half he was a little more relaxed and just let the game come to him. Took great threes, in rhythm, shot ready, and stepped up and knocked him down. I believe he hit 3 in a row there in one stretch. So, yeah, a really good player. I think for us, our shot quality wasn't great in the first half. We took some tough twos, contested, and I thought in the second half we were much better and more effective at that end of the floor. And I thought his patience and shot preparation was a big reason for it.
5 guys in double figures tonight. Is it comforting for you at all knowing that, with Josh just scoring 10 points, that you all can still get a big win just without having to rely on him and kind of rely on a collective approach?
Well, I've said it from day one. I mean, we have very good players. They work extremely hard. We got multiple people who can score. Obviously, we have an elite playmaker who will put you in great positions to score if you do what you're supposed to do. And we have an unselfish group, so it's no surprise to me. I thought we had very good balance tonight. 14 assists for Ja. Like I said, I think we assisted on 75% of our baskets. That means you're getting some pretty good looks at the rim, and I was very pleased with our balance. I thought Tevin, third straight game, just absolutely shooting the lights out from 3, and guys doing a good job of finding him.
Is it crazy to think that he's starting to become that elite shooter and he's just a freshman? Is that something that you guys talk about, think about? He has a lot of poise, especially from the corner.
That's why we recruited him.
Can you talk a little bit about Ja's health? I know he removed the bandage on his wrist from the second half. Any concern there at all?
I mean, he had 14 assists after the fall, so I think he's good. Just bruised his up between his wrist and elbow, and he'll be fine.
Do you expect to see Quan's numbers go or minutes go up after this?
Yeah, it's going to be a process. He missed 4.5 months, so it's not going to happen overnight, but he's really progressed well in practice, and we'll see how he feels tomorrow. I know he's on 3.5 minutes or so, but he's getting better every day. I think pain-free, which is most important, and just like everyone else, he's got the opportunity to earn time in practice. And the thing that was tough for him, he had an unbelievable summer. I mean, he was right in the mix to play a ton of minutes, and then had the unfortunate injury. But he's worked extremely hard to get back, and we'll see where it goes from here.